The member for Wannon has the call.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. And I rise tonight to congratulate all those people who were involved in helping Landsborough, a town, a community in my electorate, celebrate their 150th birthday on the weekend. In particular, I would like to mention the efforts of the local community committee, which was set up over 12 months ago to make sure that the weekend was such a success. The President, Councillor Robert Vance, the Secretary, Shirley Smythe, and the committee, Kevin Free, Beth Hodgetts, Jan Vance, Diane Weston, Tim Weston, Mary Devitt, Elizabeth Amarant, Amanda Weston and Robert Durbridge. Landsborough put on a terrific show on the weekend, and there are a couple of inspiring things that I would like to mention. Firstly, I would like to congratulate the coordinator, Virginia, as she's commonly known as Becky Holbrook. She, for the last 12 months, has been battling cancer, and yet she was determined to not let it beat her and to be there to help organise the festivities on the weekend. And it was absolutely inspiring to see her there. She's been dealing with chemo, but she was determined to be there and to make sure that the event went successfully, and full credit to her for that. Shirley Smythe, also the Secretary of the Celebrations Committee, lost her husband of 46 years 2 weeks ago, and yet she was there making sure that the celebrations went well, and said to me that in a way she was glad it was happening because it was helping her deal with the loss of her soulmate for all that time. And what did they put on? Well, what a show. There was the unveiling of the William Landsborough statue, which is now in the main street of the town. And as soon as you turn the corner into the main street of the town, it's there for all to see. There was a memorial wall which celebrates or commemorates all the families of the past who have made a contribution to Landsborough. The Historical Society put on quite a show. They had memorabilia, historical memorabilia, set out for all to see in the old Barclay School Hall, which probably dates back 140 years itself. There was also the school, which put on its own show and its own celebration, and a lot of the kids and families from the school were dressed in the period dress of 150 years ago, and they really entered into the celebration. There was the raising of the Australian flag in the afternoon, and that was followed by 150 balloons being let off by the school children. There was the football club, where you could go down and see all the memorabilia of the football club of Landsborough's premierships, the netball clubs. There was also information dating back on the tennis club, on the bowls club, and all extremely well put together, including old videos of some of the old football games. In particular, I'd like to mention 3 people who made my trip to Landsborough to join in the celebrations so memorable. Shirley Smythe showed me around the school, welcomed me and told me all about what the committee had done and what they'd put together. Diane Weston took me round the Historical Society's records and showed me all the history that they had kept of Landsborough over those 150 years. And Graham Sandland took me down to the football club rooms and took me through all the sporting memorabilia dating back over the years, and showing quite clearly everything that Landsborough on the sporting field had achieved. Madam Deputy Speaker, it was a great community event. The community were out in force. It showed what country communities are all about, everyone doing their little bit to make sure that the town celebrated this major achievement in style. I was proud and privileged to be part of it, and I congratulate the Landsborough community in all they did in making that 150-year celebration such a wonderful weekend.
The question